Good evening, this is your Mayor, Col Murray, Councillor Col Murray, reporting for the very first meeting for 2021. Tonight we had quite a large agenda, which I'm very pleased to say the councillors were able to move through that debate in very orderly fashion and reach some pretty good conclusions. And one of the main items on the agenda this evening was the matter of the Hills of Gold wind farm at Nundle. Council was invited to provide a submission to the planning process on its support or otherwise of this proposed development, and the recommendation was unanimously agreed that Council could not offer its support in its current form. The omissions from the development application just didn't allow Council to reasonably consider the implications of this very, very large development, particularly in terms of environmental impacts, on road impacts, on other impacts of the existing or the needed infrastructure in terms of batching plants, of quarrying and processing of materials, etc. But probably one of the main ones was the impact that it'll have on that road network and what the unexplained impacts of what the longer term synopsis might look like as far as the community paying for the maintenance of those roads into the future. So unfortunately Council wasn't able to provide support for the development in its current form, and we had a number of community members speaking on that subject, and it just exemplifies how difficult some of these wind farm discussions actually are. We also, another report this evening, which was probably something that's close to my heart, was an agreement to partner with our Namoi Council's partners to fund the first stage of an integrated water cycle management program. This is a program that's imposed on councils by the state, and for very good reasons. It's one of the most comprehensive pieces of work that we are asked to do by state government, but it goes into great depth to consider all aspects of water. And water is a very hot topic for us in the Peel Valley, and this proposal to partner with Namoi Councils has got some real benefit for our community, and particularly in the fact that it actually saves this council or this community around $148,000 for the first half of this work, and that's a significant saving. And I'd really like to acknowledge the good work that our Namoi Council's Water Working Group has been able to get through over the last few years, and certainly anticipating their inputs into this IWCM program that we're looking forward to in the future. And one of the final reports, or one of the final reports of interest certainly, was the progress and the dedication of a parcel of council-owned land for the road associated with the new bridge at Manilla. This is Main Road 63, and Council tonight agreed to dedicate that section of property, which provides the easement for the road to Transport for New South Wales, and that's part of due process. But particularly of note during their debate was the good progress that's being made on the bridge works and the road works. So another good successful project that well on the way to completion, and I think that's something that'll make a big difference to our regional community, being able to travel through that more direct journey rather than having to cross the old historic bridge, which has got its safety concerns and is problematic in that it's pretty much one way for heavy vehicles. So good outcome all around. That brings my presentation to a close. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch and to listen, and we look forward to another report coming back in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.